Hello, my name is Neil Stevenson, Chief Executive at the SLCC. I'd like to start by thanking all the organisations that responded to our recent budget consultation. We're really grateful for the input and we're analysing the detail of responses just now. It's understandable that when we consult on budget, one of the main questions is always around how efficient the SLCC is as an organisation. And this is something we're thinking about all the time. We're constantly looking at different stages of our process, new ways of working, and new technologies. One example at the moment would be the eligibility stage of our process, where we're currently trying a very different way of handling cases. We'd had some bold ideas for a while, but had felt it might be best to leave until new legislation came in and we could implement all the changes in one go, perhaps making it a little easier for the profession and stakeholders. However, we recently had a court decision that meant we had to make some changes at eligibility, and indeed the changes we might have had to make could have increased cost and delay. So it felt like the tipping point that would encourage us to step back, look at the whole stage again, and think about how we could run it in the most efficient possible way. We'll be collecting feedback from lawyers and from complainers, and we actually hope there's benefits for both in the new way of working. That feedback process is something that we do after every single complaint to try and make sure we understand the user's experience of our service. It's also an example of an area where we're going to be trying some new technology. This month, for the first time, we'll be using artificial intelligence to examine the anonymised customer service feedback, as well as a manual process. This isn't about replacing traditional ways of working, but it's about whether new technology can give us additional insight or enhanced insight into how users experience our service. Whilst efficiency is important, there's obviously other important facets to the way the SLCC operates. We're an adjudicative body and fairness should be at the heart of what we do. Every quarter we run different training for staff to try and support this, and this quarter we've been looking at unconscious bias, as well as accessibility and reasonable adjustments. As I've perhaps mentioned, for the coming quarter, one of our big hopes is that the new legislation finally completes its parliamentary progress, hopefully around June, and that by late summer and early autumn, we can be discussing how to implement some of the changes in the Act to improve our service even further. I hope what I've discussed this time has been of interest, and if you've any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch.